Hey guys, day 3. Thanks for being here. I'm still churning out the Ks. I did 3 and a bit this morning. Doing another 3 this afternoon, trying to get them done before the sun goes down. Yeah, look, Kidney Health Australia is such a great organisation, and they help people in the renal community who are suffered renal disease or kidney disease. And it's one of those charities where the money goes to the people who actually need it. So it's a good cause, and you know your money's going to help someone out. And look, I've got some upgrades for this walk. Check out. It's hard to film upside down, but they're my kidney socks. I know you're all checking out my legs, but it's the socks. It's the socks we're worried about. The official Kidney Health Australia walking socks. Yeah, just to help promote what I'm doing, I suppose, and make myself look like a goose, even more than usual. Thanks for being here. Look, last year when I did the walk, a lot of people asked me about the journey and how I got sick and, you know, what happened, and there was lots of questions. So what I'm going to do this time around, maybe the next 4, 5, 6 videos, maybe talk about that journey, sort of open up about it. I never really have before, so it's a bit new for me to do so. Hopefully there's no tears on camera, but it's definitely a life-changing event, having kidney failure. And look, I know there's 1,000,001 people, 1 billion people worse off than me, right? And have had worse experiences than me, but I think a shared experience, yeah, it might touch a few people and make them realise that, you know, you can battle your way through. And I feel like I've battled through a lot, and now we're seeing some sunshine. You know, it's been dark for a long time. We've finally seen some sunshine. But anyway, let's go. Started Christmas 2015. We had a massive seafood feast. It was the best seafood I've ever had, and I'm talking like deep sea Alaskan crab legs, prawns, oysters, mussels, like abalone, like everything. Friggin' amazing. I can still taste it. It was fucking delicious. And we all got sick the next day. There must have been some E. coli in there somewhere, because yeah, we were really, really sick. I mean, talking fountains both ends, everyone who ate there, so yeah, it wasn't good. But you know, after 3 or 4 days that passes, and everyone got better, except me. I was always feeling a bit off, a bit strange. Yeah, I couldn't quite put my finger on what it was. But anyway, it was a busy time of year for me at work. I was in retail at the time, so it's obviously a really busy time of year. I had to focus on that. And we just continued with life, I suppose, just ignored it. And fast forward a month or so, and I noticed my pee changed. It was just always clear, right? I didn't have any pain or anything like that. It was just always clear, there was no yellow. Like, you know, if you get dehydrated, it goes a real darker colour, and if you drink a lot, then it goes lighter, but I was drinking normal amounts, and it was just clear like water. Oh, that's a bit strange. Yeah, it'll be right. So you'll see there's a recurring theme here of she'll be right, mate. Then, moving on from that, I started to get headaches. Get headaches at work. And I was pumping in I had to take Panadol and Nurofen combined just to knock the headaches on the head that got that bad. And they were pretty regular, they were nearly daily. And then one day I noticed, because I had to walk up a flight of stairs to get to work, I got to the top of the stairs and my legs just didn't want to move. I'm like, oh, that's unusual, that's in the morning. And I'm like, you know, I haven't done any work yet, so I shouldn't be tired. That's a bit unusual. What's going on there? Nah, I've got stuff to do. Come on, let's go. She'll be right? And then work sort of wound up in May of that year. The business I was working for closed down, which was a great job, and a lot of those people are still friends with me here on Facebook. I look back to those times with very fond memories, and you guys are all legends. We had a great time. But anyway, we closed up the shop, and I decided to take a bit of time off work before finding another job. I had a bit of money in the bank. Yeah, just take it easy for a while. Then I started getting dizzy spells and sweats sometimes. And then a weird thing started happening with my vision. It was like someone playing with the dimmer switch at night time in your lounge room, and someone would turn the lights right down and everything would just go grey. I couldn't see anything for like a second or 2 seconds, and then I'd turn the switch back up and then I could see properly. That would happen like once an hour sort of thing, you know. Like, oh yeah, this isn't good. And then I started thinking, yeah, something's wrong now. And then I remember the day, it was 23rd of June 2016. I had a friend come visit me in the morning, and I was talking to him outside the house on the front step, and it was like he was down the end of a long tunnel and there's a little bit of light there, and there he is, and I could see his mouth moving. And I know he's talking, right, but I could not understand what he was saying, and that was a bit concerning. Like, I know he wasn't speaking a different language, but to me, I could not understand a word he's saying. And I just said, look, I've got to go lie down. And I don't know what he thought of me after that. Maybe thinking I'd been a bit rude, but yeah, that was strange. And then that day, I had to pick up my partner at the time, pick her up from work, and we go visit her father, who was unwell. And we check his blood pressure, make sure he's eating, and all those sorts of things. And I explained to her what I'd been going through that day. And she said, look, I'll just put the blood pressure machine on you. I'm like, okay. All right. And she put it on, and I knew nothing about blood pressure or what a good number was, what a bad number was at that time. And she looked concerned. She's like, I think the machine's broken, she said. So she tried it on herself. I was like, no, it's working. And she tried it on me again. And she just said, look, we're going to hospital. And that's where we went. I drove straight up to emergency department, Canberra Hospital. And they did the same. They took my blood pressure, and I explained the symptoms I was having to the triage nurse. And the look on her face told me that something was wrong, and that's when I really started to worry. And she's like, yeah, we'll get you straight in. I went straight in, they put me on a bed straight away, got a doctor to me like instantly, it was no wait. They took some bloods, and about an hour later, the doctor comes literally running back to my bedside, says, you're bleeding, where are you bleeding? And I thought that was a real strange thing to say. No, I'm not bleeding. What about when you go to the toilet and you're losing blood? And I'm like, no, definitely not. You know, like, this is weird. It's like, okay, I've got to do some more tests. I took more blood. Came back. And he said, look, your blood results are amazing, he said. You've broken all sorts of records. And, you know, me being the dickhead that I am, I'm like, oh, yes, go me. But they were not good records. And he said, I can't believe that you are conscious and you're talking to me right now. You should be unconscious and close to death. And that sort of made me take things a bit more seriously. He said, you've got kidney failure. I'm like, okay, right, well, how do we get the kidneys going again? Let's get them going. He said they've failed for some time. You can tell that by your blood results. And they don't get going again. That's it. And that was the biggest shock. And, you know, he just laid it out like that. And I'm so glad that he did, because I needed to hear that to, oh shit, something's wrong here. And the worst thing about that whole thing was, by the time, you know, we got to that conversation, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning of the next day, which was my son's 17th birthday. And that's the news that he got on his birthday. And that still cuts me up a lot. But anyway, look, I've gone nearly 10 minutes of waffling on. So I'm going to cut the video there. We'll continue the story on day 4 tomorrow. another 6Ks for tomorrow. I might even do 2 videos and split it up, because I do 2 walks, so I might do a walk on each video. Thank you all for listening to my dribble. Please leave a comment. You want me to continue this story, you want me to not talk about my personal journey, or you want me to talk about something else, I don't know. Interact with me, let me know how I'm going. And thank you so much for donations, likes and shares. Like if you're not in a position to donate to Kidney Health Australia, please just like and share. Share with your friends, share with your family, maybe write a little blurb about what this guy Ron's doing. I don't know. Let's get some traction going on this page. We're already starting to get there, so that's good. Thank you all. See you tomorrow. Bye.